Greetings, Wildcats. Welcome to a thankful edition of Har-Ber Wildcat News. HBWN is your source for all the latest news, events, and updates happening right here on campus.
That's right, I'm Jocelyn, and joining me is my co-host Afton, and we're here to keep you informed on everything you need to know, whether it's academics, athletics, school events, or the buzz around campus. HBWN has you covered.
We've got a fun show for you today. We'll cover stories about heroes, fun flag football action, and we'll determine which Thanksgiving meal is Har-Ber favorite.
Let's get right into today's stories. Veterans Day is a federal holiday and observed annually on November 11th for honoring military veterans of the United States Armed Forces. HBWN reporter Dionysia Zacharias spoke to a couple veterans to learn more.
On November 12, students from Har-Ber High School learned about the veterans among us who served our country. These veterans, now part of our school community, have experiences that enrich our understanding of service. Har-Ber's very own Officer Ross shared his experiences.
I was in the United States Army. I served the vast majority of my enlisted time at Fort Campbell, Kentucky, home of the 101st Airborne Division, but I also served overseas in Iraq for 2 separate deployments. Honestly, it shaped every aspect of my life. I learned a lot about discipline and personal responsibility, how to work inside of a team and work with other people. Just every aspect of my life was shaped by the values and the behaviors that I kind of was taught in the military. Everything from getting up in the morning and making my bed to being on time for work, being early for meetings, those kinds of things. Yeah. I kind of grew up out in the woods, out in eastern Benton County in War Eagle, Arkansas. So camping and hunting and hiking through the woods was just my thing. And I grew up watching Rambo movies, so I always just wanted to do that stuff. But when I graduated high school, I kind of find myself looking for my next step, and I didn't really have any plans. I didn't feel like college was going to be the right move for me at the time, and I spoke to a recruiter and decided to take the leap. And I think I also felt like I needed kind of that push in life to kind of get into being an adult and taking care of myself and building my family and being able to support myself, and that's why I did it. On top of obviously a loyalty to my country and a sense of patriotism.
Technical Sergeant Kinchin also provided insight on his current experiences as he is actively serving our country.
I'm currently in the Arkansas Air National Guard. I served with both Mississippi and the Arkansas Air National Guard. I was prior security forces, transitioned over to be part of the Arkansas recruiting team. Honestly, the leadership and honestly the overall mentorship has shaped me to where I can now mentor kids, lead them in different directions of where the military can possibly lead them to. That way they can have better careers and lives for them. I actually decided to serve because my buddy was a Marine actually, and so he came back for a RAP. RAP is basically a term used when they get back from their tech school. And so he came in and told me I should do it because I was going in a bad direction. So ultimately that's what I did, and my life has been kind of great since then. So my mom was definitely nervous, but my grandmother was proud because she, the last person that served in the military was my great uncle who was in the Navy. So it's been a few years since someone started in the military, so she was proud for that moment for sure.
Thank you for your dedicated service to our nation. Your sacrifice and commitment are deeply appreciated.
Speaking of heroes, a new hero is making his way to the Walton Arts Center. This weekend, Addie Farmer has a story.
What's part dog, part man, and all hero? That's right, Dogman. This hilarious global sensation by Dave Pilkey is leaping off the page and onto stage right here at the Walton Arts Center. We were lucky enough to connect with the talented Sadie Jane Kennedy, who plays Little Petey in Dogman the Musical. We chatted about the challenges of touring, her favorite moments in the show, and why this story is resonating with audiences everywhere. Check it out.
Annihilation.
Well, I've actually been touring for a little over 3 years now, so I've really gotten the hang of things. I think it's so important to really connect with my cast and go out on crazy adventures on the road and stuff like that, but also, like, I make time to call my family at home.
Part dog, part man, all hero.
I've learned that your childlike wonder should never end. It's really lovely to step into a character. I play Lil Petey, who's a little baby cat. So it's really, really fun to step into a childlike figure and kind of just see the beauty of the world and just focus on living in the now and having fun and being artistic and creative and not really worrying about any of the other things. I want kids to take away being so creative, going out and making maybe your own musical or just drawing or singing or dancing or just like putting on a play yourselves. I think it's so beautiful that how we can use our imaginations and our minds can do such amazing things. And I hope that children take that away from our show.
If you're looking for a show that is absolutely, positively hilarious and full of heart, you're in the right place. Dogman the Musical comes to the Walton Arts Center on November 22nd and 23rd. You can fetch your tickets at waltonartscenter.org. For HBWN, I'm Addison Farmer.
You have 3 chances to see the Dogman the Musical at 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. on Saturday, November 22nd, and at 2 p.m. on Sunday, November 23rd. Don't miss out.
We're gonna take a quick break, but don't go anywhere. When we come back, we got a special story on Cupcake Wars.
Yo, what are you doing?
Hey, bro. Don't do anything, bro. Chill.
Hey, don't put the body there. You gotta bury it.
What do you mean?
Don't put it there. You gotta bury it instead.
Where am I supposed to bury it?
Thank you for helping me hide the body, bro.
Yeah, no problem, bro. It's better for the environment anyway.
Oh, for real, what does it do?
Composting.
Welcome back, Wildcats. Students in Miss Bunch's classes participated in Cupcake Wars. Students learned about the importance of avoiding food contamination. HBWN reporter Brandon Hernandez has a story.
I think this is the 4th or 5th year that we've held Cupcake Wars, and my favorite thing is seeing the creativity that the students, like just the outcome of the creative process, and then seeing the teamwork of them really pulling together, sometimes under pressure, to create a finished product. So students are studying a couple things when we're doing Cupcake Wars. We're studying contaminants and preventing food contamination. And so we talk about all the measures that we take to make sure that food doesn't get contaminated by either physical contaminants or biological or chemical contaminants. And then we're also studying decorative food centerpieces and creating beautiful things through garnishing and the decorative food process. I like to see them pay attention to detail, obviously using good food safety techniques and good safe food handling, and then just seeing the outcome, seeing everyone on the team contribute in some way with whatever their skills or talents are, because not everybody has the same strengths. And so getting to see the students identify who's going to be strong in what area, find hidden talents. Some of them are surprised at how good they are at piping or working with fondant, and then just seeing the, like, when they're all sitting together, just getting to see the outcome and watching students look at other students' work and critique it is really fun. I think it can provide students with tangible skills in a couple of different ways. If they're interested in a culinary arts job in the future or even a potential career in culinary arts, piping skills, safe food handling, all of those things are important in a career in culinary arts and baking and pastry. But then also even anybody that's not even going to go into that career can make a beautiful cake or cupcakes or something for a family member or a friend to celebrate a special occasion. And so it can just provide like a good relationship bond with your family or a friend. So a couple of different ways depending on what direction a student's going with their life. Students really, in food safety and nutrition, they always want to know, when are we going to cook? When are we going to eat? And Cupcake Wars is kind of different because they make something that they don't eat. But instead they get the feedback from their peers and from the Har-Ber community on which one is the best, which is the most creative, which is the spookiest. And so it's a lot of fun to see them be proud of their work and be surprised at their own skills too.
Have fun! On October 31st, Har-Ber hosted its annual Powder Puff football game. Here at Har-Ber High, it is a tradition for the female teachers to take the senior girls in a friendly flag football game. Check out some of the highlights.
Under center, hand off, and she's off the sideline. Throws deep. Touchdown, seniors. Somewhere. And that's good. Teachers. Hand off. Take it up the middle. Heaves it deep.
Bro, it's a white.
Heaves it deep ball. Across the road.
Shout out to Miss Sprague. What a play. Finally, to wrap up today's episode, reporters Eduardo Montez and Jocelyn Esquivel asked students and staff if they preferred ham or turkey for a Thanksgiving meal.
Hi, my name is Jocelyn.
My name is Eduardo.
And today we'll be asking Har-Ber students and staff if they prefer ham or turkey for Thanksgiving. With Thanksgiving coming up, do you prefer ham or turkey?
Ham. I prefer turkey.
Turkey.
I prefer turkey.
With Thanksgiving coming up, do you prefer turkey or ham?
I prefer turkey, bro.
Turkey.
Turkey.
No.
Both.
I prefer turkey.
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 I prefer turkey.
I probably prefer ham over turkey.
Turkey.
Ham. I'm more of a ham gal.
I prefer turkey because ham gives me the creeps. I don't like the way it looks.
I prefer turkey for Thanksgiving and ham for Christmas.
Turkey.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks, guys. What do you prefer, Afton?
I prefer ham.
Same. Well, that's all for this episode of HBWN, folks. Thank you all for tuning in. We will see you again soon. For HBWN, I'm Jocelyn Graciano Flores.
And I'm Afton Stout.
Thanks for watching and happy Thanksgiving.
Oh,